Alright, welcome to a new series where I will be going through every generation in Mabinogi on a fresh character and on a fresh server. I normally play on the Rory server, but it would be cheating if I just had a bunch of friends made already and had all my pets accessible to me. So I will instead be going on the Tarlach server, which I've never been on before, and I have no pets on. I don't know anyone. I mean, I know some people that are on Tarlach, but I don't, like, know them in-game. I just know them from the Mabinogi Discord. So, I will essentially be going into this only with the foreknowledge and experience of a normal Mabinogi player, but with none of the assets. And this is meant to be a kind of challenge run for me, kind of new player's guide to the generation quests. So it'll be a little bit of a mix of like actually helpful stuff and me doing dumb shit to make it harder for myself. But that being said, let us continue with making the character. I don't think there is going to be an issue with me using the same character name since it's on a different server. Ha! Humans are easy. Ha! Elf Master Race. So, I'm going to start out at age 17 because it gives me 7 extra AP. If you start at a younger age, you just get less AP. Although I might change my age if it ends up giving me a different color of outfit, but I will start out at age 17. I'm specifically picking an elf for 2 reasons. Number 1, because I normally play an elf, and I kind of want this character to be modeled after the one that I have on Rory. But number 2, because I want to give myself a challenge, and if I play a melee elf, I feel like that's going to be the biggest challenge there is, especially since most players probably start out being melee anyway, and melee is also just the easiest one to do most of these in, so it's sort of hit or miss. Also, anyone who's curious will then, I guess, immediately know how to customize their character to look exactly like mine. Long hair. Yep. Dreamer eyes. In red. I have droopy ears triangle henna. Yeah, there we go. With pearly. Soft kitty lips. There we go. Oh, okay. Cool. So as you can see, I have, well, as you could briefly see before it cut out completely, I have no pets, no nothing. I'm mostly going to be skipping through this dialogue because I don't need it. If you're interested, just pause the video, I guess. No, there's nothing you can help me understand. I noticed my clock is in the wrong spot for what I'm used to as well. Also, I've never made a new character, as it turns out, after the whole new player experience update, so this will kind of be a first for me going through the updated tutorial sequences. Like, I've never been here and seen these two like this before. Let's start out here. This I actually have to read because I've never done it before. Sup, Lorna. Benevolent. Why does she stop with the word benevolent? Oh, I can skip it. Oh. But if I don't skip it, I get a pet. You know what? I think I'll just skip it. I don't need a pet. For any of you that are actual new players, though, make sure you take the pet. Pets are really important. They're extra inventory space, among other things. Why do I have an alarm going off if I haven't added an alarm? What? I mean, that's the alarm I normally have on my main character, but nonetheless, I haven't set it on this account. So this first episode is mostly just going to be me finishing up tutorial quests, because the only way to unlock access to Generation 1 is to first complete the tutorials. They want me to go to Tyr, which is great, because Tyr is where I was going to go anyway, so... Of course, that also means I'm going to lose access to the Descendant of the Elves title until I get back to Conus, but still. Ah, Tyr looks great. I've already got access to the special unit. That's weird. I'm going to also do all the generations in order. So, for example, I know there's a popular thing where you use Avon Feather's teleport in order to recruit allies into another world after having already done some of the quests in another world. I'm not gonna use that because I won't have the Avon Feather, because that's part of G13 and we are a long ways off from G13 right now. Normally I have the quest tracker turned off, but I may as well keep it around. Great. Speak with Endelion. It's also great. I should also probably spend this time thinking about what sort of skills and items I'm gonna need for the coming challenges. I wonder why my name is green too, because my character on Rory also has a green name. I wonder what's up with that. I don't know if it's like based on the day the character is made or what, but it's weird that they'd be the same name color, unless it's literally based on the way the character looks. I guess I'm gonna grab egg gathering as a skill real quick. Actually, it's almost time for the church part-time job, so I may as well grab some eggs. How many do they need? Well, actually, I have no way of guaranteeing that the church part-time job is going to be egg gathering, so I will stop doing that. Complete. Maybe I should have taken the pet just to make things faster. Have I completed the tutorial yet? Come on now. I'm level 6. You need to be at least level 5 to get access to Generation 1. Okay, that's the event. I'm gonna avoid the event because events are transient and I don't want to get anything good from an event and have that influence this run through. I don't have any friends. Before I start Generation 1, there are a couple things that I want. First of all, I want to figure out what this quest is gonna give me, because it gives me an item bag. And I don't want to have like me doing side quests that aren't related to G1 at the beginning of the video that I do for G1. Like this, for example. I don't want to be spending minutes in that video just gathering eggs. But I'll probably want to do a little bit of skill training. I want Firebolt as well, because Firebolt is still going to be useful. Seeing as I have 60 mana, I may as well use it for something. And starting off a boss fight with a fully charged Firebolt that I started doing from way earlier is still going to be useful. This part-time job is mostly for the Holy Water, because I know later generations require Holy Water to be completed. Report time isn't for a little bit, so definitely starting to wish I'd taken the pet from the tutorial. Oh, they gave me a pet anyway. Well, I mean, that's useful still. Ah, it looks like exactly like the first ever pet that I got on Rory, except I think it might be faster. Yeah, it's a slightly different race. I wonder if it only lasts 7 days, or if it's a permanent pet. Anyway, a little too early. There we go. Report time is always at 1600 hours. There we go, a little bit more holy water. It's always nice. Where am I going now? Oh, I had to talk to Dillies again? Okay, whatever. Lasar's 3-day course is one of the best ways to learn the magic spells. It's super cheap, although it is time consuming. But it's cheap, and that's what's important for new players. Ah, sweet, Tracy. Seeing as I have it, I may as well use it to get access to every moon gate in the game, right off the bat, which is a little bit overpowered. Can I make a squad? I can! Sweet. Alright, so, quick trick for those of you watching. You can actually, if you're in anywhere that's not Ulaj, you can actually use squad parties to teleport to Ulaj and save yourself a continent warp. Of course, I could have just continent warped anyway, because I have nothing better to do with my time. I guess I have to start with the can. I can expand. The reason I'm doing this is because I want access to the herb patches and the other resource props that you can have in a homestead. Because I know later down the line in some of the generations, you need various herbs for various reasons. Much the same way you need holy water. So having the ability to have a consistent supply of those is going to be useful early on. For now, it's more important I do this. Why do I want to learn magic? I guess this one, because technically I want to do the generations, which is all about helping the goddess. There we go. It's a 3-day thing. I learn Ice Bolt at the end of it, if I remember correctly. Time consuming, but it is what it is. I'll just have to remember to come back, quote-unquote, tomorrow, in-game. Unfortunately, during the recording of the section previous to the one that's happening on screen right now, I had a monitor bug that I have no idea the cause of, and as a result of that, I was forced to do a shutdown of my computer. Unfortunately, while I was troubleshooting the issue, my recording software was still running because I couldn't shut it down. So in order to try to keep things professional, I muted my mic while I was rummaging around. And I forgot to unmute when I actually fixed the issue and began this segment. So for some time now, the audio that you'll be hearing from my voice is going to be dubbed over after the fact. Additionally, because of the forced shutdown that I needed to do in order to fix the issue, I lost all the footage prior to this. Nothing much was missed. I just finished up some beginner quests, got an amazing pink robe, and learned a couple skills. I did end up getting a fancy new bird pet. The bug itself happened during the introductory cutscene to G1, so that is gone. But that's not really an important cutscene, so... Time to go beat up snowmen for their earrings. I do not condone violence against people, though. You shouldn't go around slapping people so hard their earrings fall off. Snow people, though, they have it coming. Alright, time for the Lost Earring RP. Now in the past you needed to have 3 people for this, but I think in the updated version you can just run it with 1 person. Not much to say, just running the dungeon. Normally I'd have teammates, but just gonna have to solo carry. I get that this big spider is like big and magical, so it shouldn't die in one hit, but why is it that the other spiders don't just instantly die when I swing my sword at them? What kind of evolution is going on here? Oh hey, it's the guy the server's named after. Hello! Got some nice new equipment from Era. Nice shield, nice armor. Time to keep going, moving on up in the world. And now for the first real dungeon of G1. I wonder how I'm gonna fare in this. I don't know how it's changed. All I know is that it's easier than it used to be, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm prepared for it right now. Wow, the horse is actually stronger than I am. I suppose that's to be expected, but it's still a little sad. I am an elf, so I can cheese orb rooms with hide if I need to. I'm gonna try to avoid doing that though, because I want humans and giants to be able to use this video, which they can't do if I'm using hide to cheese content. As always, using windmill to check which chest is the real one and which ones are mimics is helpful. Time for the boss. I wonder how tough it's gonna be. I don't remember what the boss is for this dungeon. I really hope it's not ogre warriors. As long as it's not them, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I was not expecting that. Time to call in the power of America to help me out here. It didn't do shit and then immediately got bodied. Pretty real world accurate. Smash Mill just coming in clutch every single time. Probably the most useful melee combat tactic in existence, other than N+. Seeing as I have some extra money, taking a quick pit stop here to pick up healing so that I can treat my pets in the future, if that happens again. I've been attending Lassard's classes whilst all of this has been going on, and I'm finally about to complete the third one so that I can learn Ice Bolt. After this is the class for Firebolt, the one that I actually want. I've got even more extra money, so I'm taking a pit stop at the general store to pick up some instruments. Eventually I'm going to want to learn Battlefield Overture, and I'm also going to hopefully want to get rank 5 songs so that I can cast Battlefield Overture wherever I want. Lucky me, the loot just happens to be in my favorite color. Perfect! I'm also taking a pit stop in Core to pick up the Mana Shield questline. At a later time I'm going to have to find a friend to help me complete Kusina's part of that questline, but at the very least I can probably kill the hobgoblins while I'm here. Found them! As a melee elf, I'm also going to need lots of stamina. To that end, I'm talking to Alyssa so that I can get production mastery. I'm gonna need to start training that up soon.